My name's Paul. I'm 29 years old, born and raised in New Kensington, Pennsylvania, a little town outside of Pittsburgh. I grew up with an addict of a mother. Didn't really have much hope as a young kid, seeing my mom the way that she was, just hopelessly addicted to drugs and alcohol. Watching my mom grow up in addiction was one of the hardest things for me. You know, I wanted to spend time with my mother, and the only time I could do that is when she was high. I grew up trying to be the life of the party and be somebody that I wasn't, and just totally entertaining other people and not realizing what I was doing to myself as I progressively was just falling worse into my drug addiction. I continued down this wrong road for many years. When I was 18, I started working, and basically all I cared about was money. Money and drugs, that's what my life consisted of. I started stealing from my family and being just an absolute piece of garbage. On July 4th of 2012, my daughter was born, a blessing to my life, but where I was at in my life, I wasn't ready for her. I wasn't ready at all. After having her for a year and my addiction slowly getting worse and heroin took over my life, it took over everything that I had. I lost everything because of it. I lost my daughter, I lost my friends, I lost my family. I was arrested one day and a local police officer told me about Teen Challenge. I finally got a phone call on December 3rd of 2014 that I could go to Teen Challenge in Syracuse, New York. I went to Syracuse, New York with an open mind and just no family. Nothing. My daughter wasn't there. There was nothing I could do. And I went into Teen Challenge with an open mind, and I started to listen to what they had to say and what they were telling me to do. And that's when I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ. One thing that Teen Challenge did for me was show me that addiction was just 10% of my problem, that I have a bunch of other issues going on. When I first came into Teen Challenge, the graduate students really poured into my life and showed me that there is another way, that I don't have to be an addict for the rest of my life, which is what I thought I would have to be. I didn't know what I was going to do when I graduated Teen Challenge, but after graduating, I became a member of the graduate program. I'm in the graduate program because I feel that people need to know that there is hope for us. There's hope for a hopeless addict. Bringing wholeness to the hopeless is what our motto is, and that's what I live by every day. My father tells me he loves me again, and that's something that I've longed for. He tells me he's proud of me. Something that I've wanted my whole life. Seeing the restoration in my life, my family, I get to hold my little girl again. I love my little girl, and I can just be a new dad to her, a new father to her. And I thank the Lord for blessing me with her. Having the Lord on my side, I know that I will overcome obstacles that men without God just can't. God recently got me into Summit University, where I'm studying to be an addictions counselor. I feel that by counseling guys and showing that the love of Christ and what Christ is doing in my life will inspire somebody to change and give this program a true shot. Teen Challenge has changed my life by being the vessel that led me to Jesus Christ. And I thank God every day for Him being my Lord and Savior and my best friend. Without Him, there is no me.